Joined now by SIUE men's basketball head coach Brian Barone and Collinsville's own Rayshawn Taylor, now the all-time leading scorer of SIUE basketball. What are the emotions like for you two right now?
Well, for me, they're infinite. I mean, it's just awesome because you see the joy that you bring, that these guys brought to so many people. We had 700 people there that came from, all around. I know we had people in Chicago, people from Texas, people from Oklahoma, and then all the local people. So it was special.
Yeah, emotions was through the roof. Just to see our team been through a lot this year, and just to get to that stage and win the basketball game was fun. I ran right to my mom. I wouldn't say that's like something I dreamed of, but like she laid the foundation for me. She always been there for me, so it's always been me and her. So I immediately went to my mom, and the emotions was just running high. She was just saying, "You did it, you did it."
It was really late, and they had 7 or 8 guys in the film room, just kind of, Des Polk was just hugging the trophy, and I walked in. He said, and Ray's like, "What's up, champ?" And I'm like, "It's kind of cool to, it's kind of cool to hear." And we have that level of a relationship amongst our team where, those are the kind of things that I think we're enjoying it. We're having fun with it.
In the post-game interview, Coach, you said that you had a special pair of scissors that you had framed.
When I first got the job, I had asked our team manager, Jake Whitehead, to go get a pair of scissors and get a frame, and let's put them in it. And I always thought of like an emergency, break in need of emergency type of deal. And just put it above our locker room door, and it was pretty subtle. And over these last few years, we started talking about it a little bit more, referencing it a little bit more. And right after the game, there's about 30 seconds left in the game, I told Aiden Hall, one of our executive managers, to run in and get the frame, and we were going to bust it open, and we were fortunate enough to do that last night.
It's incredible. Now, Rayshawn, you were named OVC Player of the Year before this whole thing started. For you, you're playing in your hometown, playing for SIUE, and you chose to stay here at home. Why is this so meaningful for you now to see how far this team has come together?
It just means so much, just to put on from where I'm from and who I'm doing it for. Like my family, my coaches, my best friends, they're around me. Like it's just a blast to have them around me and continue to do what I'm doing. Yeah, in recruiting, we built a relationship, and one thing about me is my mom always taught me loyalty. So like when I went down and I was injured a few times, Coach B still believed in me, so it was just something I had to live up to. Like I knew I had to get it done for him.
This program has been part of Division I for 17 years. You've been with this program now for 6 seasons. Can you describe what this group is like? How'd you get it done with this group in particular?
Well, it was years in the making, because the previous groups, helped lay the foundation. There's no doubt about it. But this year there was something different. I've said it to them several times. There wasn't a day that I went in there. It wasn't always just great, right? I mean, we didn't always have great practices. I didn't always coach great. But every day I had a joy to go to the court with this team, and I left feeling better. And when you can go in every single day and just be happy to do what you're doing and not have to fight the thing that you want to do, which is coach. There's a lot of other things that happen in coaching on a day-to-day. You knew something special was brewing, and then last night it all came to fruition.
Now, you actually recruited Rayshawn. What was it about him way back when that you saw in him, and how special of a player he is to get you to this moment?
When I got the job, I was on it was a short-term job. I kind of got it, it was an interim basis. And if you're going to put your name to somebody, there was just something about, his ability to bring people together. You could see that on his team. You could see his sacrifice as a high schooler in the AAU basketball. And then he was obviously just good, and I wanted to be, I'm smart enough to know that if I have a good player, I become a better coach. And, his senior year should have won state, but, obviously COVID had happened, but he was just on a tear. And it was just, it was that special feeling that you knew something was coming our way that I was going to get to be a part of. And him and his teammates lived up to it.
What's so special about this group?
We go out there, we play together, we got a lot of talent. But we just got winners in our locker room, and that's just the key to success.
It doesn't stop here. You're going to the big dance. What does this week look like for you all?
It's one of the things we're going to take a few days off just because their bodies need it. Let's enjoy it, right? Like, why are we doing what we're doing? We should enjoy what we're doing. And these guys will want to get back to the court. I mean, we'll be smart about it. We'll simulate some games. You know, we'll go out there and compete because when it all comes down to it, this group of players are going to want to go out and win.